Welcome to this afternoon's webinars, informing you how to be rewarded by being or for being a Meliá Pro member. I hope everybody is safe and sound at home with their loved ones and enjoying as much as they possibly can this time in quarantine. We are about to get started. I am going to share my screen. And feel free to leave your messages or ask any questions in the chat box. You're also asked to please mute your microphones, only because we want you to be able to take advantage of the full quality of this webinar, and we want you to hear everything that is being offered to you, just for being our most precious asset, definitely our most precious asset, our North, our guardian angels, our travel agents. So let's get started with our Meliá Rewards presentation.
And Nuri, good afternoon, Nuri.
Hi, Natalie. And we also have Natalie with us. We have Adam with us.
Hi, guys.
Natalie and Adam are our BDMs. Adam is based out of the United States. Natalie Carpentier is based out of Canada.
Yes, and I just want to mention, Nuri, because this is an English webinar, and I see that we have quite a few French-speaking Quebecers. If we have questions or comments, put it in the chat box. And for the French Quebecers, si vous avez des commentaires, des questions, puis vous êtes moins à l'aise en anglais, écrivez-le sur le chat et je vais traduire pour nourrir les formations.
Wait, what?
Oui.
Love the accent.
The translation, that's what I said.
Love the accent, by the way.
Well, bonjour to our French-speaking travel agents. All are welcome. You're all part of our Meliá Pro community, and for that we are grateful. And I'm going to kick off my webinar, or this webinar, as I always do, with a quote from our CEO, our owner, our boss, Mr. Escarrer. And his quote is, "My father says that travel agents are the guardian angels." His father is the founder of Meliá Hotels International, and he recognized that we would not exist without the loyalty, the faith, and the trust that we have from you, our guardian angels, our travel agents. So thank you for being here with us. So also thank you for being part of our Meliá Pro Travel Labs here on Facebook. On the screen, what you're going to see is, how is this possible? How do you qualify? How do you get approved? How do you get into our group, our exclusive groups, to take advantage of all the programs that we have to offer? Today, we're talking about Meliá Rewards. Earlier today, we took a virtual trip to Jamaica, and we have more trips coming up, virtual trips coming up. We have we're going to visit our properties in Los Cabos. We're going to visit our properties in the Bahamas. We're going to visit our properties in Punta Cana. And how do you get there? You get there by being a member of our Meliá Pro Travel Labs. One of the requirements is, or the requirement is, to be a Meliá Pro Travel agent. Right? So you enter our group, you request to join the group, but it's very important to be a Meliá Pro Travel agent. And we're going to go through that process as well, because you can't talk about Meliá Rewards without talking about Meliá Pro. They go hand in hand. They're united together in matrimony, and they have a great relationship. And you, the travel agents, get to enjoy all the benefits of that relationship. So you will receive a welcome message, and then you will start receiving the invitations once you are in the group. And these invitations are to webinars such as this one. You also get to participate in roundtables where you have the floor, where you get to talk and discuss your ideas, exchange ideas. What do you find to be trending? What do you find that worked once upon a time that perhaps isn't working today? Or maybe a practice that worked once upon a time and you find it to still be working today. all of that you get to discuss with other fellow travel agents and at round tables. We have workshops. And as I mentioned earlier, which is such a great perk of technology, is being able to virtually travel to our properties. So we could get started with our webinar. Oh, and also one more important thing. We need to prove, right? We always need to prove, what are we doing with our time? During these educational webinars, we are keeping track of who is participating. And at the end, those who have the possibility of joining us in all of our webinars will receive a certificate so that you can prove and show off that you are indeed a Meliá Pro expert. So what is this Meliá Pro? I keep talking about it, is in all of our titles. Meliá Pro is our travel agent platform. If you have not already joined, you do have the opportunity to do so by visiting www.meliapro.com. Your agency may already be registered. However, you may not be registered. Either case, we always invite you to register if you have not already done so. And again, you can always visit www.meliapro.com. And that is our digital booking platform. The reason you can't mention Meliá Pro or Meliá Rewards without Meliá Pro without Meliá Rewards, just like I said, they're united together in matrimony, and you, the travel agents, and your clients get to enjoy all the benefits of that relationship. Why is it so important? Because you will only earn Meliá Rewards when you book through Meliá Pro. Excuse me one second, I hear a cough coming on. We are based out of Miami, so I have to represent.
No, no, no problem, Nuri.
Yeah, so I am an original New Yorker, though, but.
All right, I knew we liked you.
Yeah, I'm a native New Yorker, so, but, and a huge Yankee fan, but I'm in Miami now so. Anyway, as I was saying, when you book through Meliá Pro, that is how you're going to earn your Meliá Rewards. Excuse me, and how do we get rewarded? Through the Meliá Rewards program. So when you book a trip for yourself or for a client, you have access to our Meliá Rewards loyalty program. When you register through Meliá Pro, you are able to register for our Meliá Rewards program. And I'm so sorry. I have this cough. I promise I'm not positive.
Take your time. Take your time.
Thank you, Adam. I don't know if this happens to most of you, but you get a tickle in your throat. That's what I have. I think it's mainly allergies. Anyway, as I was saying, when you join Meliá Pro, you do have the opportunity to participate in our Meliá Rewards program. And you earn these rewards by booking travel for yourself as well as your clients. It hurts me a great deal when I receive emails from you, our travel agents, asking why you cannot register reservations that are made through our partner tour operators or other reservations that you have made through other avenues. We are always grateful because you chose our properties. The avenue that you chose to create or confirm these reservations, we always leave it up to you, although, of course, we're always going to want you to use our baby, Meliá Pro. Unfortunately, you will only earn Meliá Rewards when you use Meliá Pro. That is why they are joined together in matrimony. One goes with the other. You will not earn the Meliá Rewards if you are booking through another avenue. And I am so sorry to say that. It really does hurt me when I have to answer that question to somebody because it's so unfortunate. I know that most look forward to earning these rewards, which is our loyalty program. And a lot of times you will see you will see later on another slide how it works, where you can earn 11 points per reservation, or you can earn 12 points per reservation, and or dollars spent on these reservations actually. And that's where I know that this is something to look forward to because you can use it for your own travel. You can use it to exchange in exchange for miles or shopping on Amazon. And again, I'll go into that later on in another slide. But this is our loyalty program, and this is where we always say going for more. So when you belong to Meliá Pro, we're always going to go that extra mile for you to make sure that you get to enjoy everything that we have to offer. This is one of them, our points program, which is our loyalty program, Meliá Rewards. So sometimes you'll get up to 20% more on our reservations because we'll have a promo. And that promo will say thank you to you as our agent. And these promos happen every now and again, depending on the hotels that want to participate. If they have the ability to do so, they will agree, and we will be able to offer you every now and again a 20% increase on the amount of points awarded to you per reservation. You get to access this, like I said, through our Meliá Pro portal. You also have the opportunity through the portal to visit the tab that says Meliá Pro certificate. Aside from participating in these webinars, maybe there's some downtime or time when one is not being offered on a topic that you need an answer to. The portal allows you to visit Meliá Pro certificates where you'll see tidbits. So there are 5-minute videos with a quick answer to questions that you may have regarding destinations, a brief summary of destinations, of events, of programs that we have to offer. Every time you view one of those certificates, you earn 1,000 points. When you complete all of the certificates, you will have earned 12,000 points that you can later redeem for yourself for travel. Or you can share as you wish, and again, we'll get into that later on. You will have, like I said, you earn points when you book both professional and individual travel. And when every now and again, when we have point promo, you will see that you will be able to enjoy either an increase in the amount of rewards that you are awarded, but as a Meliá Rewards member, you also get a discount. So it's not just that you're getting all these benefits, you also get the Meliá Rewards rate, which is the lowest rate guaranteed in the market. So again, here we are with our Meliá Pro. This is what the main page looks like when you enter Meliá Pro. It almost feels like you're there right now, right? Because it's taking over your screen. So if you will notice, I'm going to put my cursor here. Meliá Pro has 2 different sections here. And I call it 2 different sections because when you enter the main page of Meliá Pro, you're going to see the name of your agency up here. In this case, Meliá Pro Training, right? And then when you hit the arrow, you're going to see my agency profile and my personal profile. A very common question is, well, where do I access my Meliá Rewards? How do I see my points? How do I see what I can do with my points? How do I book my own travel? You go here, right here where it says my personal profile. This is why I say Meliá Pro has 2 sections to it, your agency section and your personal section. When you enter your personal section, this window will open. It takes you to a completely different page, and this is where your Meliá Rewards magic happens. You will see your name on top. You will see how many points you currently have. You will see the different options for you to choose, my bookings, my promotions, my points, my profile, and frequently asked questions in case it's, like I said, downtime and when a webinar is not being held or perhaps it's after hours. You always have the access to frequently asked questions here. And similar to your agency profile, this when it comes to reservations, it's a very similar process. You get to enter your hotel of choice or country of choice or city of choice where you want to visit, the dates, who is going, and you search. But now you want to see what else you can do with your points, right? Because maybe you're an agent going on a fam trip, one of our properties, and you want to use your points for miles. Or maybe you want to gift somebody. So this is the bottom half of the page. So when you scroll down, when you see here where you're booking, where I mentioned earlier, where you enter the country, the city, the hotel, the dates, and so on, who's traveling, underneath that, you are going to see your Meliá Rewards information, how many points you have, and a very important detail, the expiration date of these points. Another painful message I receive every now and again is, I'm trying to book and I can't. Why am I at 0? Last time I checked, I had 50,000 points. Last time I checked, I had 150,000 points. And now I'm at 0. Why? Because they do expire without activity, unfortunately. So you will see the date here you have. Right now, there's 2,000 points, excuse me. So you have 2,000 points, and they expire April 28, 2021. But you can continue adding as soon, and you will see that date change as you have activity, as you're booking. When you want to see how am I going to redeem these points, or you know what, I'm going on a fam trip, my room is covered, but my flight isn't. I want to cover my flight, or I have so many points that I can cover my hotel stay and I can cover my flight, or I can cover my car rental, or I want to earn more. How do I earn more? You click here where it says more about your points. When you click here, more about your points, you're not only taken to a virtual shopping center, but you're also able to see how you could take advantage of your points. Because how you're going to earn points? Well, not only are you going to earn points by booking at our properties, the Gran Meliá, the Paradises, all of our brands, me, the Meliá brand, the Trip brand, Inside, and Soul hotels. And it also happens, and you're also going to earn these rewards, like I said before. Meliá Pro is your base. And also through a contact center, our customer service center, which is 24/7. And you're also going to see how the program is broken down. So there are different levels. You have the white, the silver, the gold, and the platinum. For every US dollar spent, if you're in the entry level, you're going to earn 10 points. If you step up a notch and you go into the silver level, then it becomes 11 points per dollar, or euro, or Canadian dollar. And when you go up to the third level, gold, 13 points. And when you're platinum, it's 14 points. I will tell you that these levels stay with you throughout your trajectory. So if once you reach platinum, you are platinum for life. That's it. I have not seen anybody decrease in their level. So that is a good thing. So now we go on to our shopping center. And like I keep mentioning, what else can I do with my rewards other than book rooms at Meliá, at the Meliá properties, like Paradises, the Soul, the Inside, the Me? Well, you can also use them at the restaurants, the a la carte restaurants in our properties. You could use them for a spa treatment at our properties. You can transfer between programs. So this is where I was mentioning you can transfer between our partners, like you can transfer for miles with American Airlines, Iberia, Air Europa, and that you will see as well. Or if you have a friend, a colleague, family member who's also Meliá Rewards member, and you want them to come along with you, or you want them to take a trip, or it's Mother's Day coming up, and you want to give them something special, you are able to transfer between members. Or you can buy points, by the way, and I'm going to show you how that is also done. You can also buy points if you need to complete a certain amount to confirm a purchase or a transfer. So these are all the different ways, or some of the different ways that you could do it. As you can see at the bottom of the page, there are many pages of options for you to choose from on how to use your points. Here's more. So you can turn them into a gift card. You can use them. There's something called giftanytime.com, I believe it is, or giftanything.com, where it's a program with corporate rewards. So you can go in there with your miles. You can go into the website with your miles, and you are able to use them, redeem them, and you can purchase gift cards to hand out as gifts as well to others. You can always shop at Amazon. And you can use them, like I said, for miles. These are some of our partners listed. There are pages among pages of many partners listed. And you would get dizzy if I showed you all those pages one after the other. It would be too much information for you to take in. But here's an interesting one that I want to point out. It's called Priority Pass if you're not familiar with this. You can redeem miles for something called Priority Pass. If you're not familiar with this, I'm going to explain what it is. It's definitely more interesting than any of the other programs because Priority Pass gives you access to that VIP lounge in all airports. That Admirals Club for American Airlines, or the Sky Club for Delta, or any VIP lounge that the airport has to offer. You can redeem miles to get access to Priority Pass, and that gives you access to these VIP lounges at airports if you did not know that already. You can also use them to rent a car from these two companies. So these are just some of the partners that we have where you can go and use your Meliá Rewards points. I know that in Canada, I am so sorry to say that there are some restrictions when it comes to using your miles or redeeming your miles for, I believe, a Visa card or a MasterCard. I know that there are some restrictions that do not allow you specifically. I don't know why the restrictions are in place, but there are restrictions that do not allow you to use your miles at this moment for a one of those prepaid gift cards.
Nuri, if I can interrupt you, I see Amazon. Is it Amazon USA or it can be also Amazon Canada?
I want to tell you that it can also be Amazon Canada because it does not show any restrictions. That I do not see any restrictions for using Amazon. If somebody has had a bad experience, I would love for you to come forward and say it. But from my understanding, this is straight across the board. Amazon in all markets.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, from what I understand, yeah. So, like I had mentioned before, when you want to complete something and maybe you don't have all the points that you need to do so, you're able to purchase points. Our site, Meliá Pro, Meliá Rewards, will sometimes place the prices in euros. This, of course, will be converted to the currency of your computer. So the site, interesting enough, the site recognizes the IP address of your computer and the location. Also, when you're registering, you will put your nationality and it will link the two and it will give you rates based on the currency. But without that, it will always have the currency in euros. So the increments are of 1,000 and 5 euros for 1,000 points. And this is how you're able to purchase points in order to complete the amount and be able to use them as I had mentioned with the programs that we have available with our partners. Second, because I do have a video to show you. I don't know if the video will play. Yep, here it is. Enjoy this video. This is a video for you to enjoy more benefits of Meliá Rewards. And to recap everything I've said. And in summary, I think this video is beneficial to show you all the different ways in a more, I guess, interactive form or fun way of showing you how to use Meliá Rewards and all the benefits. And with that, I have reached the end of this very brief webinar, and appreciation to all of you travel agents who are our heroes for participating and for taking the time to be with us. Here is my contact information. Please feel free to reach out to me as you wish if you have any more questions that may come about after this webinar. We also have Adam and we have Natalie available to answer questions as well. And you can unmute your mics and we can start our conversations.
Yeah, the first question that I see in the chat box is from Dion Coleman, that is saying, I received the registration email. Do I activate my agency if I'm with IntelliTravel?
IntelliTravel.
IntelliTravel is one of our top agencies, so thank you very, very much. IntelliTravel does have an administrator in their main office, which I believe is located here in Florida in Delray Beach. You can contact that administrator, understanding that during these times, we're working on a skeleton staff. Perhaps this person is not readily available. If that is the case, we can do it manually. So you're saying that you sent the form. I'm assuming you sent the form to support at Meliá, the support Meliá Pro email address. I'm wondering if that is where it went.
I went to the website and I went to Meliá Pro and requested the registration, and it sent me an email to complete the registration, and then it asked for either an IATA number or a Meliá number.
Yeah, so this is why. So the portal, Meliá Pro, will not allow the same IATA number to be registered more than once. If that's for safety and for security of all of our travel agents, so that we don't have too many hands going in there. So this is why IntelliTravel does have an administrator out of their main office that manages the registration of all agents. So you can contact this person. If this person is not available at this time, you can send me an email, and what I will do, I'm going to bring up the slide with my email so that you can have it available.
I will go in the back office and request the registration from Meliá Pro now. Thank you.
No worries. And if you come across any hiccups, you're more than welcome to send me an email, and I will contact you and help you along the way so that you're able to complete it successfully.
Nuri, there's a question here from Nancy Ayot. How do we change our agency if we changed agency? In other words, if she moved from that agency.
So if you move from one agency to another, the way that is done is you can send me that information and we'll go through it step by step. In brief, the way it works is if you are registered with Meliá Pro under agency A, you need to request agency A for you to be deleted from their profile. And then you go on to your new agency, agency B, and then request to be added onto their Meliá Pro profile so that you're able to continue taking advantage of the benefits. And this way, your Meliá rewards will follow you.
Okay, so your points will follow you.
Your points will follow you.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Yes. What won't follow you is the agency IATA number.
Right.
Obviously, right?
There's another question from Kim. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Finish.
But you're able to do that. You can always send me an email and I'll walk you through the process.
And she's very good at that because up to today, I asked her to respond to an agent who had needed step-by-step, and Nuri's on top of it, I must say. Thank you very much, Nuri.
That's true.
From Kim Rollins John, are client bookings made through the agency portal on Meliá Pro? That's the next question. Are client bookings made through the agency portal on Meliá Pro?
Yes. The purpose of Meliá Pro is not only for your benefit, but also for the benefit of your clients. And with that said, that means that you are able to book your client reservations on the portal so that you can earn your Meliá Rewards points and also take advantage of offers that we have on the portal. A lot of times, the portal will offer added values that you won't get through other avenues. So you might get, like I said, you might get extra Meliá Rewards points. You might get the added value of free transfers to and from the airport. You might get an upgrade. You might get a discounted rate. And here's the best part. Through the portal, aside from all the benefits, you sometimes are able to get a higher commission than we typically offer. So with an offer, you can get anywhere from 18 to 20% commission. Without an offer, on a regular day there's nothing happening, your commission at an all-inclusive resort could be 16%. And at a non-all-inclusive resort, 12%. So when you add all of that up, you have your competitive commission. You have your client who is happy because they're getting the lowest rate available thanks to you being registered with Meliá Pro and having access to the Meliá Rewards points. You also have your Meliá Rewards points and then all the added value. So you have the commission, you have a happy client, you have the Meliá Rewards points. So this is why we say we go for more. We always go the extra. We want to go the extra mile for you so that not only is Meliá Pro married to Meliá Rewards, but our relationship is also beneficial with you.
There's another question from Donna Carlin. How do you separate the points/bookings if only IATAN is added one time?
Because you're creating your own profile. So if we can imagine a tree that is deeply rooted, the trunk of the tree is the Meliá Pro registration. And then you have all the branches, which are all of the agents and independent agencies that are linked to that trunk. And they're all creating profiles linked to that IATA. So the trunk is sending out messages. And it is recognized that it's coming from the center, from this trunk. And the branches belong to that trunk. So it's recognized that they belong to that IATA number. So you will have your agency profile. And when you go in, you're going to already see a lot of information has already been filled out or completed because it recognizes that you belong to that IATA number.
So you have your own identity inside the agency. Correct.
You do have your own identity. And there's a slide, and I'm going to show you the slide now, if you allow me. Excuse me for scrolling here. This is the slide that shows you where you will see your agency name. So this is where the portal says, aha, I got it. You're linked to IATA 00000 or CLIA 0000 or True 000 or ARC, right? So all the different numbers that we are affiliated to, that you're affiliated to, the profile will recognize that. But this is where you have your personal. So you are able to maintain your personal and your agency in one place, separated. Because when you log in to your travel agent profile. So you log in, you're now wearing your travel agent hat, and you're about to book for a client. But now you've already booked for the client and you're inspired to visit the hotel that your client is going to visit. So what do? You book for you want to book for yourself. And how do you book for yourself? You go to my personal profile. And this is where you book for you. And this is where you get to take advantage of your Meliá rewards. That then takes you to this page. So see how it's two very different sides, but still in one location.
I have two more questions here. First one from Lynn Livingston. Can you give an approximate value of the points? Like 1,000 points equals how much money?
So I do know that 12,000 points will be able to cover one night at a property.
Okay.
So you can gauge with that. You can definitely gauge on that where approximately 12,000 points will definitely cover one night stay at a property.
Yeah, that's an average because a sole property will cost less points than a Paradisus via service.
Absolutely.
Correct. And if I may, Lynn also asked earlier, but I think we skipped it. How far in advance can you use your points? I believe they are valid for 12 months if there's no activity into your account. So as long as you have activity in your account, they're never going to expire.
That is correct. You're absolutely right, Natalie. Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
That is absolutely true. So no assumption there. You're absolutely right. The points are do have a year's value, a year's worth. I'm sorry. You're able to use them within a year. So mine, because I was toying around with the portal earlier before the webinar. The portal then gave me points until next year. So April 28, 2021. Because I made a fake reservation. But I do have points there till April 28, 2021.
No.
So yes, it is a year.
There's quite a few questions coming on the pike, and I know time is limited, but I want to read another one from...
We're here. I'm here.
Okay.
Natalie and Adam, I want to be respectful of your time. I know that we have meetings scheduled later, but I'm here.
Okay.
That's okay. It's a refresh for us as well.
Yes, exactly. We want to learn too.
Yeah.
All right. So the question is the administrator / owner of the agency able to see all bookings, those made by all agents?
They do have access for the purpose of commission.
Okay.
Only for the purpose of commissions are they able to see. Because the administrator or the person who is in charge of the profile, they're the ones also managing the banking information on the profile. So they're the ones making sure that you're getting your commission payment. That is the sole purpose for it. It doesn't have to do with measuring activity. We don't have the portal, or we didn't create it for an activity measure, but more for beneficial reasons for you and your clients. So it's not to be used for measuring activity. It's more for the
accounting.
For the purpose of getting your commission. Yes, thank you. For the person, but just for finances and accounting. Thank you, Natalie, for keeping track of who's getting paid and for what. It has happened where, and it has happened in the past where we will have a commission check. Some hotels still use checks. We'll have a commission check delivered to an agency, and the agency has contacted us to figure out where this reservation is from, who made it, who did it. If it was made through Meliá Pro, the accountant can see whose reservation it is, the name of the client, the name of the hotel, join the two, and make sure you get your commission as you should. So that is the purpose of being able to have that information. Nothing else is seen, though. Nothing else is able to see. Your personal profile is not shared, or even other details in your agency profile. It, like Natalie has mentioned, strictly for the purpose of accounting. And I cannot stress that enough, because we do follow privacy laws here.
Okay, thank you. Another question from Donna. Is it difficult for the agency owner to book for themselves?
No, not at all, because when you are in, and I'm sorry, going back and forth here, when you enter Meliá Pro, and you see your agency name here, when you click on the arrow, you're going to see the two boxes come down. It gives you the options of which page do I want to be on. Am I booking for a client? Then I'm going to be on my agency profile. Am I booking for myself? Because agents need vacation too. Then you go to your personal profile. And when you enter your personal profile, a new page is going to open. Yes, it's going to say Meliá Rewards because this is your personal activity page. But also here is where you're able to create your reservation for you. Traveling with whomever you wish to travel or by yourself. But this is where you're able to do it. So no, it's not a difficult process at all.
Okay.
It's very similar. Very similar to when booking for clients, by the way.
So if you book, if you want to book for a client, you go to the agency segment, and with your connection, the booking is going to be linked into your personal benefits. And then when you book, the points are going to be deposited into your personal profile for your future use.
That is correct.
Good.
That is correct. So this is all linked together.
Yes. And Kim replied, do you get points for personal travel? Well, your personal travel, if you use your points, these are your rewards.
Yes.
So you don't have points on top of points.
You get to use your points.
Yeah, but you don't earn points when you use your existing points.
And I have seen, now here's the tricky part. I have used points for my own travel, but I use my points to cover a portion of my travel. So I had to pay a remainder. I did earn points for that.
Yes, because you paid the difference. If you use your points 100%, that's another story.
Yes. And if you use your points 100%, I'm so sorry.
Well, it's okay because you earn them anyway when you make your bookings.
Yes.
So you need more to have more points.
Yes, but you do get other benefits. You get to, by the way, something that I am going to, and Anna mentioned this earlier in a webinar we had this morning when we virtually traveled to Jamaica. And Natalie also uses this when we virtually travel to other destinations like Punta Cana. Reach out to us when you are booking a trip or when you're traveling or when your client is traveling. And I'll tell you why. We have access to our colleagues in the hotels to give them a heads up that you're going to be there or that your clients are going to be there. And we are able to give them as a team, you included, we're able to give them a full VIP experience at our properties because it's all about the experience, right? So the three of us, along with our colleagues on the property of choice, we're able to do this for your clients. So reach out to us whenever you're traveling or whenever you have a guest traveling so that we can ensure that they get that VIP treatment, right? So whether it be the dinner reservation, the preference, whatever it is, little details, a birthday celebration, anniversary trip, please let us know so that we're able to enhance their experience on your behalf, by the way. So we would always include your name on any notes that are sent to their rooms.
Exactly. And lastly, we have Lori says that, hold on. Can we obtain Meliá Rewards if it's booked through another supplier like Delta Vacations? So Meliá Rewards are only available when you book through Meliá Pro booking portal, not through a tour operator or any other platform because it's our house.
Correct. Yes, and again, I'm very sorry to say that we do appreciate the reservation. However it's made, we do appreciate the reservation. However, Meliá Pro is our product. And booking through Meliá Pro would mean that you're booking direct, which means that you do have the added benefits that are offered through the portal. Meliá Rewards, access to us, access to our added values, access to a competitive commission. So you get and the access to the lowest rate available, which is through the Meliá Rewards program. So it's all linked together. So this is where you have all the benefits, right, of happiness at the end. So that's the end result that we want. We want the satisfied client. And as a travel agent, we understand the time that it takes to book one reservation.
Exactly. And if I may add something, because if you book through Meliá Pro, we're covered, like we explained earlier. If you book through a tour operator, the most important thing for us is the client to be at one of our hotels. But if you do book through a tour operator, that's perfectly fine. Remember that if it's a Caribbean destination, you do have your Meliá Cash incentive, so it gives you another goodie on the side. That's important to mention. And for our Canadian agents that are online now, of course, Meliá Pro is in U.S. currency. So for us Canadians, it's a little bit more expensive from the U.S. to the Canadian dollar because now it's almost 40% more. So you can use Meliá Pro if there's no more space at the tour operator, or maybe it's a room category that doesn't exist under the tour operator contract, or it's even a hotel that is not available elsewhere. So your Meliá Pro can be an excellent plan B to upscale and find the last room available will be on your Meliá Pro.
Yes, this is very true, and thank you, Natalie, because I can't stress that enough. I really can't stress that enough. We're in the hospitality industry, all of us together. And of course, we're always going to be of service to you and always going to be grateful. We're always going to be grateful, but our hands are tied. Once you mention, I booked it through XYZ, as opposed to I booked it through Meliá Pro. Once you mention I booked it through Meliá Pro, gates open. And we roll out the red carpet. And not that we wouldn't anyway, but it's just the goodness. Thank you. Thank you for using us. Thank you for being there with us. Thank you for your loyalty to us. So appreciation and gratitude is our route regardless, but just it goes a little bit extra when you are enjoying and taking advantage of our product and booking directly with us.
Yes, and the client will have his points as well, so that's another good reason.
Yes, if you have a client who's booking, yes. If you have a client booking with you who is a Meliá Rewards member, they'll get their points as well. So it's a win-win for everybody here. So this is why it's such a great product to use because of all the benefits that are available. There is, and I'm going to move on to a very quick and an important question here regarding a beautiful island in the Caribbean that is part of the large Antilles. It is where my family is from.
La Isla Grande.
La Isla Grande. I apologize that I am restricted to discuss this. Natalie has more liberty because she is located in Canada. Natalie can definitely express more on how to stress that La Isla Grande is a separate organization or a separate entity.
Yeah. And even in Canada, we have a separate sales office. So I don't represent that section, but I'm very close friends with those sales managers. So let me know and I'll forward you to the right person, no problem.
Yes, and through Meliá Pro Travel Labs, we will be having webinars regarding that beautiful island that you're able to explore virtually through Meliá Pro Travel Labs.
Yeah.
Oh, and a great question. How do you book groups through Meliá Pro? It is possible, Sean. Meliá Pro, as a matter of fact, on the screen, if you can still see my screen, you'll see the tab here for groups. This is where you're able to book 10 rooms or more. Conferences, incentive trips, weddings, what have you, you're able to do it through Meliá Pro through this tab here, groups. And booking groups will also give you access to the benefits of Meliá Rewards at the properties. So you're able, I mean, it really is a great tool. It's a great product, and we cannot promote it enough of how it is created with you, our travel agents, in mind.
Yeah, and for groups, they do have the same benefits as any other groups, meaning if there's a promotion with the double cash or there's another promotion for free rooms and stuff like that, so they don't lose anything.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. And as a matter of fact, we have offers for a group. So we don't leave, there's nobody, no segment left behind here. Everybody gets to take advantage of what is being offered.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Muchas gracias.
Good
No,
information.
thank
you
you,
so much, Nuri.
everyone.
Comadre. I was a destination rep in my younger years in La Isla Grande in Mexico, so
All right.
I'm your
Wow.
cousin.
I knew we were related somehow.
Yes.
All folks from that island are related somehow.
Hey, prima.
We heard each other. Yes.
I'm your neighbor and your cousin. What the heck, right? Anyway, thank you so much, Nuri, and have a good evening. Okay, I'll see you in the next call.
Yes, everyone. Thank you so much. Merci to our Canadian travel agents who are French speaking. Gracias to those who speak Spanish. And thank you again for your time and being here with us on this Tuesday afternoon. Thank you, everyone. And I look forward to hearing from you, seeing your emails, and I hope that you're able to join us in future webinars as well.
Thank you, Nuri. Good job. See
Bye.
you.
Thank you. Ciao.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.